Welcome to the next episode of Water Park Rangers. Let's play Wind Waker. Last episode, we got the big key from the Wind Temple and started going to the deepest depths of the dungeon. This episode, we're going to be finishing off the Wind Temple. Here, I'm going to show you my way of finishing this puzzle. The way most people would tell you to finish this is you have to push those crates with Link wearing the iron boots to block the spikes, and then carry Makar across once the spikes are blocked. However, that takes forever. There's a much quicker way of doing this. First, use the command melody. And get Makar to go on the right side of the wall, the very edge, floating right over to the corner, and drop down. I remember seeing this in some cheat video, so I'm using it because I hate how long this puzzle normally takes. Now get on your iron boots, and use the side jump. That'll be the fastest way for you to move in them. Just side jump, I kind of timed it wrong. Jump, 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 jump. Okay, now here's the tough part. There's a gap here. Usually you're supposed to push one crate in here to make it something you can walk on top of, but then you push another one across to stop the spike. However, that takes forever. So I'm going to be doing this instead, no matter how risky it may be. We're going to timer climb. Okay, this might be tougher than I expected. Damn it! Okay, this time we're going to wait and do it right after it passes. Move, Link, move! Haha! Jumping with the skull hammer is actually a good way of moving forwards. Because the roll on the iron boots actually takes you forwards very slowly. Now pick up Makar. Do not throw him, otherwise this must be done again. He must be commanded to come back to that corner. And do not take off your iron boots, otherwise you'll be blown all the way across. Or at least down into the ditch. Anyway, once we're through here, we don't need to put on our boots anymore. We needed both of us to get across, because there is one of these stone thingies here. The last one, in fact. So let's have one more bout of the Wind God's area, why don't we? Well, last one we're going to be conducting ourselves. Of course, we got to do the other one for the Master Sword, but that just happens in a cutscene. That ought to do it. Whenever I see that stone crumble, it makes me think of the cutscene in Hotel Mario, where Ludwig's hotel just collapses. Alright, in here, the boss door. This is where most people facepalm when they don't have the big key, but we have it. Anyway, we're going to be breaking these pots because they have some good things inside. Better than you'd usually find at the end of a dungeon. Don't think we really need any of the fairies. There's some good rupees to get in that one. I think there might be some bombs in another one. Or the rupees? Not bad. So now we can warp here if we ever need to. But before we go in, because we did this with Medley in the other dungeon, we're going to do the same thing with Makar. You go right over there. Okay, you're not going to flee. I know you're camera shy. I don't know why I did that. Anyway, let's take a picture of Makar. Once again, you can just come back to the temple anytime, to the next room and take a picture of him. But might as well now, right? We did the same thing with Medley. I'm an equal opportunity photographer. Anyway, this next room is the boss room, as you would have guessed for having that giant lock on the door. It's a huge room. And it's very different from the rest of the dungeon. It's, instead of whatever the theme of this dungeon is, it's sand. It's more like the end of a desert dungeon to me. But regardless, this is a lot of people's favorite boss fight in the game. Mostly for the music. I know my audio is usually pretty quiet on these videos. So look up Molgera battle theme if you want to really hear the whole thing in all its glory. You could probably find it on YouTube very easily. Along with probably a lot of remixes. So yes, Molgera. Like Jalhala, this monster is another protector of the seal. However, unlike almost every single boss in the game, oh wait, I'm going to take that back right away, because Molgera actually does have smaller counterparts that we're going to fight, but only during this battle. It's hard to say exactly what that thing is. It looks like something you'd fight in Pikmin, or Pikmin 2, or one of the Pikmin games. It's like some kind of sand ray. Sand shark? People who don't know the name of this boss usually call it one of those things. So what you've got to do is use the hook shot. Get kind of close, but not too close. L-target and walk a little bit back, because if you get too close, it'll eat you and damage you. Target the tongue. Oh, right, my Hero's Charm. I want to put that on to show you the HP, even if it looks really ugly. Then use the hook shot to pull the tongue towards you, and then attack it with your weapon of choice. Any weapon you do will do just about the same amount of damage, I'm pretty sure, unless you use Grandma's Soup. However, that would finish this battle incredibly quickly. So there's Molgera's spawn that it knocks out. It shoots at every time you damage it. You just gotta hit it a few times after you pull it out with with the hook shot, or you can time your hits really well and attack with projectiles like I do sometimes, like the boomerang. But the hook shot's really the good item for fighting them. Defeating each one will give you a heart, so instead of breaking pots or skulls or whatever, in this fight that's what they give you, Molgera spawn. After a couple of hits, Molgera is going to start making some noises and rumbling, run away, and Molgera is going to jump out of the sand and start going after us to try and land on us. So we'll use first-person view to see where Molgera is. It's coming this way, run out of the way! Every single one of Molgera's attacks does 2 hearts of damage, which is more than most enemies in the game, or bosses for that matter. So just try and avoid them. It's really easy to get eaten by Molgera if you're not careful. Whoa, that was kind of close right there. The one thing that I find stupid about this battle, though... Whoa! See, Molgera does attack if you get too close. But the one thing I find stupid about this battle... Oops, sorry, that sound right there was a phone. The thing that's stupid about it is, really, couldn't you just shoot the your arrows at that tongue? Why do you have to hit it with your sword? I mean, I've tried this before. When you pull it towards you with your hookshot, you can hit it and damage it with any weapon, even your arrows. So why can't you just shoot it instead of using the hookshot? In my opinion, that's kind of a flawed boss design. It really just emphasizes just how filler and pointless the hookshot is an item in this game. It's really, really pointless. Now, Molgera is mad at me for saying that its battle is not as well thought out as the others. Whoa! Even your babies are mad. Damn, we almost got hit that time. Wait, have we actually not taken any damage so far in this battle? Impressive. Usually this is the one boss battle that I would recommend... This is one boss battle I would definitely recommend bringing a potion for if you're not that confident. Okay, we're done. Really quite easy. Wonder what all that green stuff is. Can't be blood. That'd be weird blood. It's like glow-in-the-dark blood. And yes, the battle really is just that quick and simple. Wind Waker never has tough battles. But everyone loves the music for that fight. Ah, Link, you and your ugly hero's charm. I never want to use it again. We're probably going to be using it again, though, for other battles. Oh well. And now the sand slowly reveals that emblem once again, which I think is supposed to represent light? No. But the light symbol actually looks different. I remember. It looks like a snowflake. I remember that from Ocarina of Time. It's more just like a highly generic crest. Well, let's grab that heart container anyway. What? In the fanciest way I know how. Using the boomerang. Awesome. Or we could use the hookshot, actually. I'm pretty sure that would have worked, too. So that's our 17th heart container. And we're well on our way to getting the 18th. From now on, they're all just done with pieces of heart, though, not heart containers. Yes, Makar. We're very happy that we have the teleporter open, even though you're not going to be in it. It also doubles as a sword repower. Dual efficiency. Alright, we got more power in the Master Sword now. More than ever before. But once again, it doesn't really get any stronger. It just looks different. That's pretty cool, though, wouldn't you say? Now our sword lights up and it makes sounds. It's like one of those lightsabers that you can buy, and it goes like psh, psh, when you hit stuff with it, and it kind of glows in the dark. But not really, because it breaks pretty quickly afterwards. I think you know what I'm talking about. Jack, I have fully restored the power to repel evil to your Master Sword. And my ancestors are most satisfied. Wow, Link, you're not even moving for once. Not even swaying. I shall continue praying to the gods here. Jack, please step into the light and return above ground. Okay, you're back. You're moving again now, Link. May the winds of fortune be at your back. That was a really weird glitch. Usually Link is always like swaying in place like he's kind of drunk. So we're gonna continue with the story next episode. See you then.